Hello, this is Archbishop Charles Chaput. For today, for tomorrow, for all of us. Those words truly embody the critical work of St. Charles Borromeo Seminary. Each day, our seminary works to form disciples who are vital to the future of our church.
I came to the seminary because I was seeking to serve.
I sort of had a conversion experience. A fruit from that was really just thoughts, attractions, desires for the priesthood in a way that I'd never had before in my life.
And with the help of others around me, my family, my friends, priests, I found that God was calling me here to St. Charles.
As the first Catholic institution of higher learning established in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia 186 years ago, St. Charles Borromeo Seminary tells a beautiful story in which a journey of formation is proposed and undertaken to foster the gift of the priestly vocation in our midst.
Of all the things I love about being in the seminary, it's how much spiritual growth I've had here. It's been really helpful to have mentors who are priests here to help us as soon as we need it.
The diaconate program here at St. Charles Seminary has given me a newfound confidence to share my faith, to bring Jesus to whoever I meet.
The thing that really struck me most about the professors is that they have a deep living faith. And so they are not just imparting head knowledge, they are really very passionate about what they believe, what they know, and they really are good at getting that across.
Recently, we have seen more young men enter the seminary and respond with courage to how our Lord is working in their lives and where He's calling them to be. And that's a source of hope for the seminarians here.
What started with 5 students has transformed into more than 150 men in formation for the priesthood, approximately 60 men preparing for the permanent diaconate, and many lay students enrolled in graduate programs of religious studies.
Far beyond a building or institution, the seminary is a shared spiritual mission that impacts each of us.
St. Charles, I think for me, is most important to our formation because when you arrive at a parish as a new priest, all they see is a finished product. But behind the scenes are so many years, for me, 8 years of preparation and formation to this moment, and without St. Charles, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Though much has changed since the seminary's beginning, the mission remains the same.
That mission is rooted in a deep commitment to form servant leaders who are called to serve all of God's people.
And then when I entered to the seminary, I think that's this great environment for me to practice my faith, to become whatever God calling me to be, but at least to be a good Christian.
I think it's important that our clergy, and that includes the diaconate program, are well-formed. We all could learn a little bit more about our faith.
We love the professors. We love our fellow students. I personally have been attending all the classes with my husband, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
One thing I've learned in my master's program studies is how very important it is to understand our faith well and to know how it connects with life. And if that's important for somebody like me, how much more important is that for our priests? And like with any institution, it takes money to do that. So I would highly recommend anybody who is able investing in St. Charles because it really, in it is a lot of our future.
St. Charles Borromeo Seminary remains committed to the central purpose of guarding and fostering vocations to the priesthood and to pastoral service in the church. Your continued generosity provides the resources necessary to build upon our formation programs in every dimension: human, intellectual, spiritual, and pastoral. Your support is an inspiration to our seminarians and students. Their journey at the seminary today helps nourish our confidence in the future of our church.
Giving to St. Charles Seminary appeal is so important because the work of the seminary requires the generosity of the faithful in Philadelphia and beyond. And really, without the financial and prayerful support of the people, St. Charles couldn't continue in her mission of forming good priests for the so many dioceses and religious communities that she serves.
It's not just about making sure that we have a Mass every day. It's about making sure that the people in the world who need God, which is everyone, has that access through the priests. And that's what you get when you help and you invest in the lives of the seminarians here at St. Charles.
In the society, we are in communion, and that's why we support each other.
There's a lot of people in this world who've lost touch with God and don't know Jesus Christ and haven't experienced His love for them. And the main thing we do here is form men to be priests and deacons to experience the love Jesus has for them so that they can go and bring that love to others.
I ask you to please support this year's seminary appeal. Your gift does much more than just support seminarians, candidates for the permanent diaconate, and lay church leaders, it ensures for the future the life of our church and her people.
I remain deeply humbled and eternally grateful for your support.